Welcome back to another Midnight Who Show review, and it's another Doctor Who classic review. However, this time, this review is actually originally published on my blog all the way back on July 26th, 2015. So the story Frontios reminded me of the early days of the Fourth Doctor era, with a mix of the Second Doctor base under siege type story. It was really creepy in some parts, and had a really gothic horror story style to it. And it was very claustrophobic in parts when it took place in the mines, and I quite like that. Now, the monsters in this adventures, I think, are a brilliant creation. To me, they weren't really one-dimensional. They felt really developed throughout the story, and they had a lot of thought put in them. It proved that they were a real threat to the people of Frontios, even if they look a little bit, like the classic Doctor Who plasticky-looking monster. Now, one of the things that surprised me most in this story was how much I liked the Fifth Doctor in this episode. He was a lot more comical in this venture and was shouting a lot more. Now, usually I read these reviews just how I wrote them all the way back when, but this line, I don't quite know exactly what I mean. I have seen the story since, but I think what I more mean is how lighthearted he is in the story, but he has that charm with him, and I quite like that. I don't think I worded that very correctly. Also, the guest cast in this episode were really well developed, and, like I said, the monsters were a great addition to the story. Now, the one problem with this adventure was Tegan. Tegan's one of the weirdest companions for me because I don't think she's the best companion of all time, but I think she, is a lot better as the Fifth Doctor era continued. And Turlo was alright. He didn't really add much to the story. So overall, I really did enjoy Frontios. I think it's a great story, and I would recommend it to anyone who has not watched it. And let me know your thoughts on the story in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.